This Salt Lake City Housewives article is wild. Family secrets, Mormonism, Ozempic. Where do we even start with this one?
It's like they've managed to capture like a whole social commentary in one episode, you know? It's more than just a reality TV drama this time.
Right. And they just throw you right in, like boom.
Hmm.
Lisa Barlow casually revealing she knows who Bronwyn's dad is in the middle of a spa day.
It's almost funny, right? Like these really intense personal conversations happening while they're getting like mud masks and cucumber water.
It's so Salt Lake City somehow.
Yeah.
But it makes you think, everyone has these kind of family secrets, right?
Absolutely. It's just most people aren't revealing them on camera. And speaking of family, the Mormonism aspect is, well, it's a lot to unpack this episode.
Yeah, you've got Lisa, who's still practicing, right? So
Right.
her experience of Salt Lake City is going to be totally different from, say, Bronwyn.
Definitely. It creates these different layers of, I guess, social circles, like who you're comfortable with, who you trust, even who you can talk to about certain things.
Which plays into the whole dynamic between them all, too. Like when Lisa's trying to warn Britani about Jared Osmond, it almost feels like, I don't know, is Lisa really just looking out for her? Or is there some playing into the I told you so game there?
It's that reality TV question, isn't it? Like, how much is genuine? How much is for the cameras? It's hard to tell sometimes.
And Britani's not helping. She is so hung up on this perfect image of Jared. Even with the letter, blaming the housewives for their breakup. Like, come on.
Oh, that letter was classic manipulation. Trying to make her doubt herself, doubt her friends, isolate her.
It's textbook, but it's still sad to watch it work. Like, she just wants to believe so badly,
It's that desire for the fairy tale, I think.
Yeah.
And the pressure to have everything look perfect, especially with social media these days. It makes people vulnerable.
And that whole thing with Heather and the Ozempic. Talk about adding another layer to this whole image versus reality thing.
Right. When she said the body positivity is a lie, I was like, ooh, okay, here we go.
It's like she's admitting what a lot of women, especially in that world, are dealing with. The pressure to look a certain way, even when you're preaching body positivity.
It's that disconnect, right. And good for her for at least being honest about it. It's more relatable than pretending it's all easy breezy.
Totally. But that's what makes this episode so fascinating. It's not just about the drama. It's like they're actually dealing with real stuff.
And then you've got Angie K gunning for Lisa this season. Their little back and forth is kind of giving me life. Especially with Mary Cosby thrown in the mix.
Tell me about it. Angie K and Mary Cosby. Who would have thought that would be a power duo?
Right. It's like Angie's got the strategy, but Mary's playing a whole different game entirely. Nobody knows what she'll do next.
And Lisa clearly does not like it. Speaking of Mary, though, the irony of her calling out anyone for being wishy-washy is not lost on me.
Especially with the whole black eye thing from last season still kind of hanging in the air.
And her comments about body image before is like, girl, come on. But I do kind of see her point about Heather's Ozempic journey, even if it's a little hypocritical.
Exactly. Like, it does make you question how much of this is genuine change, how much is for the show. It's reality TV, so.
You never really know, right? But that's kind of why we love it. Plus, you've got all those little moments like the Prism gift, Britani's unicorn, even the rumor about Lisa and the fan account.
It's those little details, right? They make it feel real, even when it's all, like, extra-sized drama,
For sure. But speaking of drama, that ending scene with Mary and Heather. Phew, talk about a tough one to unpack.
Right. Mary's coming in hot with the hypocrisy accusations, but Heather's, well, she's on her own journey here, trying to figure things out.
And doing it on camera. Let's not forget that adds a whole other layer of pressure.
Totally. Imagine trying to deal with all that, with body image, self-doubt, and a million people watching you.
It makes you wonder, are we even giving these women the space to just, be real? Or do we expect them to be perfect all the time?
It's that reality TV paradox, isn't it? We want authenticity, but only if it fits into, a neat little box.
So true. It's like we want them to grow, but not too much.
Yeah.
It's got to be on our terms, or it's not good enough.
Which is kind of messed up when you think about it. It's not how real life works, right? We're all messy. We all contradict ourselves sometimes.
Exactly. And honestly, that's what makes the Salt Lake City Housewives so compelling. They're holding up a mirror to all that messiness.
They really are. It's like beyond the glam and the drama, they're reflecting back these really human struggles. It's kind of deep when you get down to it.
Deep, but still entertaining, which I think is the magic formula for a show like this. So for anyone listening who might just be catching the highlights, what's the big takeaway from this wild episode?
I'd say it's a reminder that growth isn't always pretty. Sometimes it's messy, sometimes it's confusing, and sometimes, yeah, it even looks a little hypocritical from the outside.
And that's okay. We're all just figuring it out as we go, right? No judgment here.
Exactly. Embrace the mess. It's what makes life and this show so interesting.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh,
Until next time, folks, keep it real, keep it messy, and keep watching those Housewives. Who knows what they'll get up to next?